Hi everyone. So in our video today we'll be discussing differential privacy in machine learning techniques. So say someone hands you a survey in class one day and you look at it and you say, okay, but is this sensitive information? What would make me feel safe when submitting the survey? What would make me feel anonymous when submitting this survey? Well, I'd probably say that I'm safe if my answer is no impact on the results, and that someone looking at the published results can't learn anything about me personally. There's a couple problems. If individual answers do not affect the results, there'd be no utility to doing the survey. There'd be no point in completing it. Also, the adversary can identify trends and apply them to gain information about me regardless. So say I'm a male, age 23, and in this survey, all males in this age group overwhelmingly did not like Computer Science 551 for whatever reason. The adversary can probably say, well, since you're a male in that age category, you also probably don't like this course. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about this. But what we can do is introduce this notion of differential privacy, in which we try to preserve the statistical output, the accuracy of our statistical output, while keeping the privacy constraints on our data. So this equation developed in 2007 basically states that the chance that the released result will be C is nearly the same regardless of whether I participate in the data set, and that this ratio of probabilities or privacy is controlled by the parameter epsilon. So there's a couple methods of achieving this. So say we have two data sets that differ only by my entry into the data sets. They're very similar. If we apply some noise to them, we can represent this probability ratio as the areas under the curve. And as we apply more noise, we see these areas become closer in value, and that this represents a stricter privacy control. Another method for achieving this kind of privacy is principal component analysis, and as we know from class, this decomposes our data set into a smaller dimension, and we can therefore go ahead and compute a covariance matrix and use a subset of this, or a subspace of A, as the output. An extension of this is the Wishart mechanism, which draws a sample distribution from the Wishart distribution, computes the covariance matrix, and adds some noise. It has a few nice properties in that it attains a close approximation to the privacy achieved with PCA, but maintains more of a utility for the statistical output than the PCA. So our objective is, we know there's a trade-off between privacy and prediction accuracy, and it looks something like this. So with the Laplace and PCA methods, we can compare those to the Wishart algorithm in terms of this trade-off and determine which method might be better in preserving privacy while also maintaining a high prediction accuracy. Thank you for watching.